Throat Chakra Healing Fridays. So the YouTube language, if you find value in this video, give it a like and a share. Share it out. Maybe someone else will find some value as well. And subscribe to my channel. Always check out the description underneath the video for updates and offers and freebies, because there's a list of them. The purpose of doing these videos, as many of you already know, if you've taken my 7-day chakra healing challenge, I'm just living it out and sharing it and trying to help make more sense of what the chakras are and how they work in our everyday life, right? Gonna piece it together. In the description too, the link for the playlist is available as well. So if you haven't already gone through the challenge and you would like to, it's staying up all year long, and I will do it live again. I will do it live again next year. Maybe sooner, but at least next year. So throat chakra healing. I feel like I'm stumbling over my own tongue tonight. So for me, I believe the throat is one that I continuously work on to clear out. Speaking my truth, just speaking, listening to listen, listening to gain knowledge, listening to hear what someone else is saying, and not just listening to respond, right? It's like that cat waiting to pounce, just waiting for the keywords. Do you guys do that? I don't do it as often now because I've done a lot of work on that, but I used to do it all the time. All the time. I do find though that so when I'm speaking, my words aren't always clear, or they kind of like run and mumble together. So again, when I reflect on the polar opposite of the throat chakra being the solar plexus, right? What is my self-confidence like? And how is that affecting my speaking, right? My speech, my communication, self-doubt. If I'm not feeling confident to speak up, to speak loudly, I typically speak very softly. Used to being quiet, right? Not feeling heard, even when I speak, not feeling heard. I feel like sometimes I yell and I'm still not heard, Not that yelling really. Isn't it interesting? Okay, so side note, but really think about this for a moment. Isn't it interesting that we tend to raise our voices and get louder in an effort to be heard? However, on the receiving end, when I think of myself, when someone gets louder, I tune them out, right? That's usually when I stop listening. So it's a complete contradiction, right? It doesn't help at all. What do you guys think about that? And do you do the same? Do you find yourself getting louder in efforts to be heard, or at least to feel heard? But yet on the flip side, do you notice that when people get loud with you, do you start to shut them down and just stop listening to what is being said? Because what we notice then is the anger part, right? The loudness instead of the words of what's being spoken or the message of what's being said. So yeah. I think anything else on throat chakra I wanted to touch on tonight. I'm like stupid tired, so I'm going to try to go to bed early in hopes that I don't get woken up again at 2:56 a.m. Blame the moon. That was crazy. Just like awake. What? It is beautiful though. Is it clear where you are? Do you get to see the moon? So you may watch this video at another point in time, but do you do that? Like when there's a full moon, or do you go outside to see how it looks? There's a bright. It's been nice that I've been getting a pretty good view of the moon. Oftentimes it seemed like in the past it'd be cloudy. I know I remember getting frustrated, not the exact dates, but I can remember being frustrated, like getting excited that there's a full moon and want to go outside and just admire it, and it'd be stinking cloudy. It's clear tonight though, it's pretty bright. It's beautiful. I believe there's an eclipse tonight too. I probably won't. I don't plan on being up to see it. I'll let you know if I have another bright and early wake up. I say wake up call. I believe it's just the energy of the moon. Usually I'm more energetic, but I think, again, you guys know mom's in the hospital still. So yeah, I'm just tired. Self-expression, self-confidence. Think about the connection between the two, the relationship between the two, between the throat chakra and the solar plexus. How one affects the other. They all affect each other. However, again, for me, in my own healing journey, it just helps me to make these reflections and to really look at both. And when I give myself Reiki, I like to, I have two hands, right? Put one on each. So one on the throat chakra and then one on the solar plexus. Typically I like to do full body, but it's nice in doing this living journal and paying attention and really reflecting on particular chakra each day, and then the two, when I then give myself healing, to give myself more or to focus more. So sometimes when I go to sleep, I'll do a full cleanse, clearing, recharge, whatever word you want to use, healing. And then truth be told, sometimes I just focus on whatever seems like needs the attention. So if it's for the day, like throat chakra, solar plexus. Or if I just notice something else comes out. Because again, I'm not going to deny myself if I notice there's something coming in from, massive fear or safety and security in the root chakra. I'm not going to be like, no, you have to wait till Monday. You're right. I'm not going to do that to myself. I'll address it as needed. But make sure you give yourselves time to and reflect. Scan your body. Do a check-in. If you're not sure what those are, you can, hover your hand over your chakra centers and just listen. Just be aware and pay attention and feel. And what do you notice? Send it love, send it light. If you're attuned to Reiki, give yourself Reiki. What's the other one I was going to mention? Sometimes my thoughts just go whoop. So maybe I'm not supposed to mention it. So we'll stick with that one for today, and we'll just take it as, as a sign. Divine guidance, right? Probably a reason for it. So just leave it at that. Scan your chakras. Notice what you feel. Be aware. And give yourself some energy. Allow yourself to receive it. And remember the healing hands, and we can just hover our hand too. We don't have to do anything special, right? Our bodies will naturally align. Kind of like using magnets, right? You don't have to do anything special to get a magnet to stick to a refrigerator. It just does, because that's what they're made to do, in essence. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or whatever time in the world it is for you. Thank you for sharing your time and space with me. Again, don't forget to check the description underneath of this video. Give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you tomorrow. So much love to you. Bye, guys.